Hey y'all, and good morning. Well, the long awaited day has come, and I am in Carlton, Michigan at a Proven Winners Signature Garden Experience. So I'm very excited, and I can't wait to have you join me on this experience today. All right, guys, let's go look at some beautiful flowers.
Okay, so this is what we call the wall. We've trialed a ton of different varieties. This year we chose SunPatiens, and it was a great choice. We have roughly 6 plants in each of the sections here. And as you can tell, I mean, it's almost noon and they haven't even hit the sun yet. And so they're more of a getting more part sun, but look how magnificent they are. They filled in so nice. And then down below them, we've got 3 different of our diamonds. So the first one is the mountain, which clearly it is a mountain of beautiful blooms. Next to that, we have the snow, and then we have the diamond frost. Now, I'm willing to bet, I don't know for a fact, but I'm willing to bet that the snow was not planted at the same time. Those do actually get quite bigger and fill in a bit more, so something must have happened, critters or who knows, and we put some new ones in. But that gives you a comparison of the different types of the bloom in the coverage. So obviously the snow is literally like snow, so many blooms. Your mountain and your frost is more of that beautiful wispy. But these guys, they look dainty, they look fragile, tough as nails. You can't get rid of these things. You can't do anything. They're drought tolerant, heat tolerant. These are one that I can push the limits and put in the ground a lot sooner here in Michigan. I could do like end of April, beginning of May, and sometimes we still get pretty cold. It can tolerate that, and these will go clear through October. So really easy plants. Easy plants are my favorite. Part, so you could go either way. The more sun that they get, you'll see more coverage of blooms though. But they'll still grow beautifully for you.
Now, will your SunPatiens grow in full sun?
Yes. Yep, sure will. You probably just have to water them a bit more though.
If they look dead, just water them, and the next morning they go.
They're beautiful again. Yes. So we're going to make our way here. I'm going to be talking more in the front, but if you guys want to mosey through and check things out as you go, please feel free. So what I love most about this area is you've got the shrubs, perennials, and annuals. You get to see it all. Obviously, the backdrop is those shrubs. These have probably been planted. They were planted far beyond before I started. The Rose of Sharon, I'm thinking that's the Paraplu Rose of Sharon. That's got to be at least 8 years. I mean, that guy is just huge and magnificent. I'm guessing these are quick fire fabs. Oh, yay. Oh, look.
Oh, yeah.
He likes the Rose of Sharon, too. Yeah, he showed up for free. Quick fire fabs, a black lace sambucus here in front. My favorite part is the perennials. I'm partial to perennials because they're reliable. They give us that beautiful color and we don't have to do anything to them. So the Nyphophia, this is the solar flare, the yellow. We also have the red. It's got the red and the white and the orange Nyphophia. Those are beautiful, especially along the water feature.
Could you say the name again?
Nyphophia. Okay. This in front, we've got some echinacea, and you're welcome. If you guys want to take the path, please feel free. I'll try and keep talking loud. Echinacea here in front, this is the back to the fuchsia. So the one thing I'll mention about putting echinacea in the ground, all perennials really, first year sleeps, second year creeps, third year leaps. Okay, so you can kind of see, this is kind of what a sleeper season looks like for a perennial. There are obviously some of them are much smaller. They're not full with an abundance of blooms. Next year and the year after, they're going to explode. But I think it's good to have a visual of what to expect. Obviously this one here, that one is very happy. These were all planted at the same time. That one is loving its life. I planted the double bloomed butter pecan and raspberry beret echinacea this year. I've been wanting it forever. They were new 2 years ago. Love a double bloom. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to do a cute video for everybody to see online. Well, first year sleeps, guys. And so they looked a little rough. And I also think something must be wrong with my soil in that area. They're struggling. Other beautiful things to take note of. Obviously, the purple fountain grass, one of my favorites. It probably won't be a perennial for us here. It might act as an annual, but we're sure going to try to get it to come back next year. But one of the annuals, you guys will probably saw this. Have you been to station 1 already?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Kufias, the new Kufias, that's this here in the landscape. I think that you guys saw them in the containers over there. Love them, beautiful. Anybody know Vermillionaire?
Yes.
Okay, so these Kufias, they're not going to attract the hummingbirds as much as the Vermillionaire do. So if you grow those for the hummingbirds, know that. But I like the purple. Support them if you plant them in the ground. You know, we've got the supports here with the other annuals in front. When the super, summer storms come, they can flop over. I cut mine back 4 times this year, and they just keep pushing out those blooms. So super easy to grow. Beautiful. Any questions on any of this so far? Anyone want to take a little mosey? You're free to kind of just check it out. Obviously, we've got the supertunias up front, the peachy keen. That's the Pantone color of the year this year, the peach. We have a whole section of the garden over there. It's got the Atlas roses that smell so good. Lots of peach. So we've kind of got that sprinkled all through the gardens this year.
Since you love perennials, what's your favorite perennial?
I have a really hard time with favorites because I will talk about a plant and I'm like, this is my favorite, and this is my favorite, and this is my favorite. It's bad, but it's true. Lavender, allium, echinacea, cat's pajamas, nepeta, purples.
Yeah.
If you're picking up a theme.
I'm the same way too. I love the purples.
Anything purple.
So do you have your own YouTube channel or just YouTube for the garden center?
No, I don't have my own.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I love talking about plants and stuff, but I don't think I could do it on my own.
Yeah.
Jordan, you'll see him around. He's the guy behind the camera. If it weren't for him, I don't think I would be successful.
I know you're busy, Mama, too.
Yes.
How long have you worked here?
This is my 3rd year.
3rd year. Oh, it's so wonderful.
Yeah, I love it. There's never you can't have a bad day here. Come out here. This is my happy place for sure. And I don't have to pull the weeds here.
That's nice. That's
at home I have to do all of that.
When do they put them in the ground? Because at some point you have to
early
rip
May,
them all out,
late
right?
April, early
And then
May.
it's just all naked here till
These will grow. I was out here, actually I know the date, October 17th. I was out here. Everything looked just as it does now, bigger, more full. But these will stay in the ground through October, probably into the first couple weeks of November, and then they take it all out.
throw them somewhere.
Yep, blank slate for next year.
Do they have a plan as to how they're going to?
Oh yeah. So one of our
Your
main
wagon has got 30 plants in it. And here's your map.
The main goal that we have for our gardens is to show like new varieties so that we can grow them and experience them so that we know how to educate the consumer, right? So that is the main focus. And then all of the extra is just kind of like what we think pairs well with and kind of experiment a little bit.